Hello and welcome back to the vlog. The last one was in March, I think, and now it's December, so we've lost the summer to video games, which isn't a bad thing. The channel has a lot more videos on it than it did. In fact, in November, we ticked over 1,000 videos, so there are more than 1,000 videos on the channel, which is something. 6 years, 1,000 videos. So what I thought I would do this time is go back to an old... an old favorite? I'm not even sure anymore. An old thing where we try some food. Only it's going to be me because it's just me on the vlog. However, this is indeed a tin of chopped tomatoes. Chopped tomatoes. Oh, what is so special about your tinny of chopped tomatoes? I hear nobody say because this won't be uploaded for a while. It's the date. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Let's see. Not entirely sure. If you can see that, I'm going to read it out. It says December 2012. That's the use-by date. There's nothing else on here to say how old this tin actually is, although I know this tin of chopped tomatoes came around when I first moved into this place, which is about 8 years ago. So this has been sat in the back of a cupboard, for at least 8 years. And the weird thing about chopped tomatoes is I do use them. I have bought other tins of chopped tomatoes in the meantime and made things like bolognese and other culinary delights that you use when chopped tomatoes is happening. Mostly bolognese, really. Yeah, so what is it? Well, it's a can, it's made of steel, and it's got a plastic liner. That is basically what happens when you tin something. So I think it's the canning process or the tinning process is actually the process of heating up the contents so they are fairly sterile, and then sealing them in either glass, metal, aluminium, steel, whatever. Kind of putting it off because I don't know what's in here. It is still goopy, which is a good sign. But things might have happened in those 8 years. Could be full of mold. You won't see mold necessarily. If you know mold from seeing it on bread or cheese or whatever, the sort of furry bit are a flowering head. The rest of the mold is like string kind of laced through whatever it's growing on, so you can't scrape mold off. And you're not necessarily going to see it until you suffer the effects of toxic shock, I guess. Could be also full of bacteria. This could have gone... there are a number of ways this could have gone horribly wrong. So let's go full ASMR and open this up. I'm just trying to look at the top of the tin to see if it's bulged at all. I'm not certain. I don't know if there's any sort of... See if we can do it here. Any sort of pressure. I don't think so. Any pressure sort of on the top and bottom of the can kind of suggests that things have started to go a little bit bubbly on the inside. So, ASMR it up. Ooh. That actually hissed. That was pressurized. Oh my. Let's see if I can just... I do have paper towel, which is probably good because I don't want to get any of this in my keyboard. And I've got a regular towel because, well, I don't want to get this anywhere. Let's do that. I'm looking a bit like an old man. I don't think you can see my legs, no? Kind of smells tomatoey. It kind of... I don't know what I'm smelling. Let's see if I can show you. It still looks red. It still looks like it could be eaten. I mean, 8 years in a tin. Oh. While we are sort of delaying the inevitable as I hold this fork and this tin, plastic liner. So white metal plastic liner. See? If that gets ruptured, So if you pick up a tin from the supermarket and it's been bashed around, put it back because that plastic liner could have been ruptured. What are we going for here? Well, a bit like that. It doesn't smell bad. Part of me doesn't want to swallow it because I know it's been in there for so long, but part of me is like, nah, it's fine. I'm going to swallow it. I reckon that's probably fine. I reckon that's probably okay. It doesn't taste, there's no weird aftertaste. There's nothing super strange about it. It's lost some of its flavor, certainly. I reckon you could probably still use it. Maybe. We'll see if I'm alive tomorrow or if I come down with flu-like symptoms, which will be toxic shock. Ooh, that'll be interesting. I'll have to make a note of it, record my experiences. But you know what? That was horrible. Well, no, it was okay. Don't worry, there are more tins of these in the cupboard. In fact, there's 3 more of these, and there's, I think, 2 plum tomato tins, which have also been in there for the same amount of time. There's a bunch of other stuff that is completely out of date in the back of that particular cupboard. I don't know why. I think it's because that cupboard actually holds the tea. So when I open the cupboard up, I get out tea bags, but everything in the back of the cupboard is kind of ignored. So yeah, I have been using chopped tomatoes. I don't know why they've been there for so long. Well, that was an interesting little journey into the unknown. You know what? I think I'm going to sign off there. So I will say, if you like vlogs, and if you like food-related vlogs, these little short ones, definitely leave a subscribe, leave a like, click the little bell, and all that sort of stuff. But most importantly, comment. You have to tell me what you guys want, because otherwise I will not know, and I will just carry on doing Stranded Deep forever, because that's basically what we do these days. But you know what? I'll catch you next time.